The miles have been run. Whew, that mud, you know it's been splashed. The rocks have been tackled. The climbs have been climbed. But does the Cascadia 19 deserve a spot in your shoe rotation? Find out in today's full review. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Cody with The Shoe with Cody, and today we got ourselves a good one. We are talking about a trail shoe, specifically the Brooks Cascadia 19. I have about maybe 32 miles into the shoe, and I've been putting this thing through the ringer, and I have a lot to say. In this video, I'm going to talk about the fit, the good, the bad, and the verdict. Should you buy the shoe when this comes out? Now, before I talk about any of that content, though, I do have to point out one thing. Brooks did send me the shoe for a review, but they have no idea what I'm saying in this video or any of my content. They have no control over any of it. I also have a big favor to ask you all. Hit the like button. Smash the subscribe button. You know you want to. It costs you absolutely nothing, but it definitely helps the channel. Now let's sit back, relax, and let's talk about the Brooks Cascadia 19. To kick this video off, I am going to talk about the fit. And for me, I am a men's 9.5 in 99% of shoes in all of Brooks. And happy to say this fit true to size. I'm a men's 9.5 in all Brooks shoes, roads or trails, and this one fit true to size. The length was perfect for me, especially for a trail shoe. If you've been on the trails, you know if it goes too short and your toe is right there, if you kick a rock, good luck finishing that run. It just hurts and you could break your toe. Happy to say for me personally, 9.5 worked out really nicely. I'm also happy to report in the toe box, it is definitely on, it accommodates my widest foot. Now I do want to point out, it accommodates here. It was a little tight in the midfoot, but it took some time to break it in, and then once it broke in, no issues at all. Out of the box, I think I took this for like a 12+ mile run, and again, at first it felt pretty snug here, but the longer I ran in it, the better it got. But at no point did I feel like it was too snug in the toe box. Again, I have a wideish foot, not a wide foot, but a wideish foot, and this felt really nice here. And after 12-ish miles, this fit perfect. The other thing is the volume of the toe box. No issues at all. Honestly, with a ton of miles in this shoe, rainy, muddy, you name the conditions, no issues at all with any blistering, any kind of it just being too much space, not enough space, you name it. It really just hit the spot for me. So again, true to size, fits my widest foot, and the volume is really nice. No blisters, which is a big bonus. Because I'm a positive guy, I'm going to start with the positives. And honestly, folks, it's gotta be the foam. The DNA Loft foam. This foam is just really nice. The Cascadia 19 and the 18 are like polar opposites in the spectrum of comfort. To me, I just did not like the 18. I thought it was too rigid, not soft enough, and I didn't like clicking off the mileage. Yes, did it protect my feet from crazy rocks? Yes, but I also felt like it was too stiff. Not the case with this one. The DNA Loft in this shoe is just really nice. I know they say it's the next version up. I think it's version 3. I'll drop that in the comments down below, but it's just different. It's completely different, and I am here for it. It felt fantastic. On the runs I'm taking this on, it's rocky terrain, felt really good. Even on some really rocky terrain, and I was stepping on it, I didn't feel the rocks. It still has a rock plate. I think it might be slightly thinner, which I'm okay with it because it makes it less rigid. I didn't feel the rocks. At no point did I feel hurt. On the trails, when it was a little bit more buffed out, I felt like I could move in this shoe. And then creek crossings, I got the job done. I wasn't slipping and sliding or anything like that. So again, the foam is fantastic. The lugs that they have just got the job done for me. Again, with a lot of the runs I'm doing, I'm getting a mixture of everything. Road to trail, muddy trails, gravel roads, gnarly trails, you name it, buffed out trails. I get a mixture of everything. And almost every run I have has some type of creek crossing. Again, the foam is nice, and that rubber is just getting the job done. Great lockdown in the shoe. Great lockdown. No heel slippage at all. The tongue is definitely a little bit on that padded side, but it is gusseted. When you lock it in, no issues, and you get a stout heel counter, and I am here for it. So like, for a shoe that I'm doing like daily runs in, longish runs in, getting maybe even up to a 50K in this one, if not more. I want a shoe that I can lock my foot in. I am not coming in first place in most races, and I'm okay with that. Not a pity party, but I want a shoe I get a fantastic lock in, and that I am comfortable just clicking off the miles. And I never thought I would say that, but the Cascadia 19, yeah, I feel that. I feel that 1,000%. I feel like I can click the miles off. It's comfortable now. Again, don't fall out of your seats. It's comfortable now. It's a little bit more responsive. Still protects my feet. Maybe not as much as the previous version, but hey, it still gets the job done. And if you've been on the East Coast, especially in the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania area, we got some rocky terrain, and I'm not having any issues. So again, the foam, beautiful. Lugs are getting the job done, and a great lockdown, no heel slippage at all. And for a trail running shoe, that's what you want to hear. With the good, you do know there has to be some bad. And really, there's just really two, and then maybe a minor one. Number one, so as I mentioned in the good, I cover a lot of different terrain. Creek crossings is one of them. This shoe doesn't drain well. It took me a mile plus on kind of like some buffed out trails for it to finally feel dry. So that's something to keep in mind. It does a lot, and I really like the upper because of how well it like accommodates my foot and secures my foot. But I am telling you right now, does not drain extremely well. So keep that in mind. If you plan on having a race where you just hate that squish, 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 and you're going to be doing a lot of creek crossings, just be something careful. When it just gets a little wet from the grass or anything like that, it's not an issue at all. I'm simply talking about creek crossings when the whole foot gets covered up. In my area, it just happens a lot. Again, not a deal breaker because it didn't cause any blistering. It's just kind of annoying when you lock a shoe in and it just like doesn't drain well. The other one I'm going to point out, let me unlace it a little bit just so you can see. I don't think it needs to be that padded of a tongue. It's not an issue. I just wish make it a little less padded, because what I said was it holds onto the water. That's true for the tongue as well. It's like a sponge almost like that for the water. Change the tongue, and I think it just would make it a little bit better. You don't have to go minimalist by any means, but it also just doesn't need to be this padded. So those are the two kind of ones that I think some people are going to hear. I'm like, ooh, that's a huge no-no for me. I'm going to move on. The other one is, I don't know if I'm a huge highlighter fan on my shoe. It's not a deal breaker by any means. I've seen some other colorways for the shoe that are just, I love them and I'm here for it. The highlighter yellow, I could do without, but again, that's very vain. It didn't stop me from enjoying the shoe. It's just not the best colorway. But again, creek crossings, if you have a lot of creek crossings, just be careful, because again, it could be a little, it just holds the water a lot. And then this, if you don't love a padded tongue, you probably just aren't going to like that. But honestly, that's it. For that to be it, that's not that bad. You heard the good and you heard the bad. Now you want to know, should you buy this shoe? And honestly, for $150, if you're living on trails that are a little bit gnarly, they're not completely buffed out, then yeah, I would buy this shoe. You might fall out of your chair a little bit, but I'm putting this up with the Mafate 4 from Hoka. That is how much I really enjoyed this one. For where I live on the East Coast in Philadelphia, for a mixture of the terrain I'm getting, the rocky, the rooty, the buffed out, the muddy, you name it, this shoe is just clicking it off. If I were running a 50K, this is a short list of shoes that I would have on my feet, especially in my area, because you get a mixed bag of everything, and I just really enjoyed this. Again, for $150, I think you're gonna get a ton of miles out of this shoe. I think the materials they're using are really nice. I've definitely beaten this shoe up. I've definitely put this through the ringer, and it just keeps answering the bell for me, which I am all for. It just works for me. Honestly, I think if you're in the market for a shoe that could do a little bit of everything and do it really well, buy the shoe. If you love the 18, I would try this one on before you try the 19, because it is a different shoe. If you don't like plushness, as in like comfortable, it's not too plush, don't get me wrong, but if you don't like a little plush because you like that firmness, you might just want to stock up on the 18, in my humble opinion. But to me, the 19 is an absolute hit. I really like this, and I did not think I was going to be talking about a Cascadia in the way I have in this video or any of my content, because I haven't always liked it, but I like this one. You heard the good, you heard the bad, and you heard my verdict. Now I want to hear from you. Did you love the Cascadia 18? Do you plan on buying the 19? Did you hate the 18 and now you're curious about the 19? Drop a comment down below. Also, let me know, what can I answer for you about this shoe before you buy it? Because again, I want to make sure you're buying the shoe that's perfect for you. Just because I like it doesn't necessarily mean you're always going to like it. So what questions do you have? What else can I cover in my videos? Drop the comment down below. I want to make sure you all are getting the information you need to get the best shoe for you so you enjoy those miles. Thanks for watching this video. Hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and until next time, I'll see you all out on the run. Thanks for checking out this latest review. Don't forget, hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and check out some of the other rad content that I've dropped out on the channel.